Hi, welcome back to another vlog. I am actually heading off to one of my new listings right now to do some more prep work, get the house ready. We're doing a photo shoot in a couple days. So we are gonna be heading over there right now to do some staging and just rearranging of things. I want to make sure that the house looks top-notch before the photo shoot and before we go live on the market. This home is stunning, you guys. It is in such a nice neighborhood. It's located in Anaheim Hills. You have an incredible view of the green hillside, and it's just a lovely community, really gorgeous property. It sits on almost like 14,000, or actually just a little under 14,000 square foot of a lot. It's got plenty of bedrooms, tons of space, stunning pool and spa. And I'm gonna leave more information on the property down in the description box below if you or someone you know who might be interested in buying a home in Anaheim Hills in Orange County. I will have all of the information on the property listed down below so you can share that. So I'm taking Jeff's truck because I'm going to be loading the car with some staging items and heading off to the property right now. Just a really gorgeous sunny day, actually. If you can see right outside, it's like super sunny, it's warm. And I'm gonna bring you guys along with me. And I actually want to address a question that I received. If you have a question or if you are, needing some advice or anything like that, I do have my email listed in the description box of, I think, almost all my videos. But yeah, if you guys have any questions or comments about real estate, getting into real estate, the career, all of that, I have my contact information listed down below. Feel free to reach out to me. Someone did email me asking about, let me just close the garage door because the dogs are barking. Someone did ask me a question that I do want to try and answer. I don't have I have what I want to say. Like, I have it in my mind. I just want to be able to articulate it and try and answer the question to the best of my ability. But, I am not like the know-it-all when it comes to real estate. I'm only in my second year. But along the way, I have learned a lot of, tips and a lot of really good advice, a lot of good experience from working in the field. And so I hope that my answer will sort of help you and will help any of you new real estate agents who are starting out in this business, because it is not easy. It is definitely a lot of work. It's a lot of hustle. It's a lot of, the grind is definitely real, and it can be challenging, and you do have to work really hard and work long hours, do things that are uncomfortable. So I'm going to address that question in a little bit. Let's go ahead and get going because I need to head out here and get to the property. So the movers are actually going to be a little bit late, so I'm stopping off at Costco to buy myself some more celery because I'm finally getting back into celery. I took a break from juicing for a couple months, and so I'm back at the store and I want to pick up some more celery for juicing and more vegetables. I'm feeling like I need to cleanse my body. I need to reset, do some detoxing a bit. I think that I've been a little bit too relaxed. Okay, I'm back. I basically just got a ton of vegetables. I got a lot of celery, and I got just tons of vegetables. Basically, if you're trying to detox and cleanse, pump up on the vegetables, pump up on the cruciferous vegetables. So I just basically stocked up on Brussels sprouts, asparagus, broccoli, kale salad mix, tons of celery for juicing, which, by the way, if you guys don't know, I highly recommend you check out a couple of my past videos on weight loss, because I swear by celery juice. I swear by drinking celery juice first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. I dropped almost 20 pounds by drinking celery juice first thing in the morning. We'll link several of those videos down below because I'm very passionate about health and wellness and fitness, and it's a big part of my life. I am going to head over to meet with my mom, actually. It is currently Tuesday. Did I tell you guys the date? It's Tuesday. Not like you guys care. You guys watch these videos probably, you know, whenever you have time. So, but it's Tuesday. I'm going to try and get this video up for you guys very, very soon because I haven't vlogged in like a couple weeks, which my bad, I'm sorry. But yeah, it's Tuesday, April 5th, and it is currently 12:30. All I've had this morning was celery juice, coffee, some fruit, and I am starving. So I am going to have some lunch, get ready for the movers and for prepping the home. So I'm well fueled and got my energy. So let's go. I am door knocking right now. I am currently on door knock number 3. So I just figured I would take a quick break, say hi, let you guys know how door knocking is going because it's my favorite activity. It's the best activity ever because you're just a door knock away from your next listing, right? Okay, that's enough pep talk there. But anyway, yeah, I just did a couple door knocks. First door knock, had a conversation with the homeowner, and I think they're still wanting to sell. She just wouldn't give me a definitive time frame of when, and it was really hard to understand her. There was like a language barrier there. So I'm still gonna follow up. And door knock number 2, no one was home, so I just left my information. Door knock number 3, it's gated. I really tried to get past the gatekeeper, and you know, I just couldn't do it. So I'm gonna just keep calling and following up. But anyway, I am sitting in my car. I'm literally wearing like a business type jacket, and it's 92 degrees outside, sweating bullets. It's 2:15 on a Wednesday, and I'm just trying to bang out these door knocks because, like I said, it's my favorite activity, right? I love to talk to people, love to door knock. No, I'm just being a little facetious because I think I talked about in one of my last videos or something about how door knocking is not my favorite activity. However, it is a must. It is absolutely crucial to my business. Would definitely say door knocking has helped me in my business for sure. Like if I hadn't door knocked my leads, I wouldn't be where I am right now with the number of transactions and everything like that. Like almost half of my deals were from like a combination of different activities, including door knocking. Like door knocking definitely helped. So I would highly recommend it. I'm just, I've got like all my material right there. New Anaheim Hills listing flyer, which I'm so excited about. The photo shoot is actually today. So as soon as I get the photos back, I'll insert like a little montage in here, kind of giving you an overview of the beautiful property, 5-bed, 5-bath. It's listed at $2 million. It is a luxury Anaheim Hills estate. It's a stunning property. I love it, and it's a great location on a very quiet cul-de-sac street. So I'm looking forward to sharing more photos and information with you guys on that. And I'm gonna hit up a few more doors, and I will come back and chat with you guys on how my door knocking went, and also answer a question that I received from one of my followers via email. So thank you, I appreciate you sending your emails in. I try my best to get to all of them. So there is one specific question that I want to address, so I will do that in a little bit. I was wearing this jacket and I'm wearing a long sleeve. It's like 92 degrees outside and I'm just burning up. So I don't even know how I'm gonna get to filming this portion of the video, which is answering your lovely question. Touch up my lipstick. I look so hot and sweaty. It looks disgusting. There's this one lip, what do you call this? Liquid Suede. It's by NYX. I really like the color. I just don't like the formula, and I'm trying to find a really nice like neon coral shade that's like a liquid lipstick. I am so sweaty. That is, it's like a nice kind of like really bright like neon color, or coral color I should say. I am so oily and greasy looking right now. Are you guys gonna be able to take me seriously? I got this one question from an agent, and I won't say her name, but thank you so much for writing in your question. I really appreciate it. And please, like, take this with like a disclaimer and like grain of salt, because I'm by no means an expert in real estate. I'm still learning every single day. I'm still working really hard at certain skills and techniques every single day. I'm just soaking in as much knowledge as I can. I'm really grateful to have a really powerful and strong support system where I am a part of a team. I am surrounded by people who have years and years of experience, way more experience and knowledge in the field than I do. So I take in as much advice from them, essentially. If you guys, are newer agents and you're kind of figuring out where you should start, or trying to understand like if you should be solo versus like on a team, I would highly suggest looking into possibly joining a team or being a part of a brokerage that's going to support you in terms of training, systems to use, how to generate leads, understanding what they have to offer you or your path to success. So with that being said, I'm going to read off the question. So she got into real estate officially in January. She's had her license since July. She says that she signed with a broker that was a friend of my mom's, who was her agent when my mom was purchasing properties a few years ago. When I signed with my broker, of course I was sold the moon and the stars in order to sign with her brokerage, but it's been 3 months now and I haven't made much progress, which is tough. After watching your videos and others, I realized this career is really about being self-sufficient and my progress is in my own hands, but I still feel like a lost puppy. LOL. I've hosted an open house, which was a good learning experience, and I've also shadowed an agent here and there, but I still feel so stuck. What offsets me a lot is I've also noticed none of the agents are very active or have closed many deals. The agent told me there's only one agent keeping the brokerage consistent. My broker moved to Arizona to manage another brokerage and flies in here and there, so I can't really get much training from her either. I was hoping you could offer any advice on where to start lead-wise. How did you start off? Or just in general, any advice would be appreciated. I loved how you said the mentality that you use is that this career is the only option. Got to make it work. That's how I see this as well. I'm also like you in the sense as I don't like social media, so I don't use Instagram. I've been told I'll never make it in this industry without social media, and I truly don't believe that, but it is discouraging. Okay, so in terms of leads, so believe it or not, when I first started in real estate, my very first transaction came from someone that I knew, that I had worked with from my previous company. My background is in software sales. The very last company that I worked at before leaving to go into real estate, he was someone that I knew. He was not necessarily within my same team or anything like that, but he essentially saw my post on Instagram back when I had Instagram, and I posted that, I purchased, Jeff and I, my husband and I, we purchased a house, and it was like a, new home type of post, and he asked me like who my agent was, and I said, well, quite frankly, it's my parents. They have a real estate business. That's how they helped both me and my husband purchase our home. So that was a referral. So I referred him to my parents. I got a commission from that. That was awesome. So basically, as soon as I left that software company, I told everybody that I knew that I was leaving software sales to go pursue real estate, and that I am a licensed real estate agent. So first and foremost, I would say go and tell your entire sphere of influence, your center of influence, every single person you know, your doctor's office, dentist's office, friends, family, everyone that you come in contact with, that you're a real estate agent and that you can help them with buying or selling homes. That was kind of how I started out, was I built my own database essentially of everybody that I knew, all their contact information, sent them DMs, sent them emails. I put it up on my socials. I started my YouTube series of real estate videos and talking about real estate so that I could get the word out there. And then what I wanted to do was build up the momentum. I wanted to really hone in on generating leads for my business and having a system in place where it was like I'm constantly churning leads. Real estate is sales, and I've always been like in sales development, always generated like leads and then been able to churn those leads over, taking them from a lead to an actual client. And so I think like me having that knowledge, having that experience of how sales works, like I've been able to sort of implement that in real estate. But you can Google for yourself how you want to start in terms of which lead sources you want to start going after. And it's all on the internet. I mean, it's really all the information is out there. You just have to Google it. And there's different systems that you can use as like a CRM. I know there's some really good ones out there, and you just have to figure out which sort of like lead sources you want to target and you want to go after, because you can absolutely start with friends and family, 100% word of mouth, going out there, door knocking, talking to as many people as you possibly can. Open houses are great, but I find that open houses are sort of kind of, I'd say, more passive in the sense that like you have to wait until an open house happens for you to go to the open house for you to like start talking to potential buyers or even sellers. And a lot of the times I find that those people that come through to the open houses are really honestly like nosy neighbors or looky-loos, or they may already have their own representation. They may already have an agent that they're working with, so it could be a little harder. But for me, what has really, really helped and what has really worked is prospecting. I talk about prospecting a lot on my channel. I talk about calling. I talk about circle prospecting. And quite honestly, I would look into maybe potentially going to a different brokerage. I know that sounds kind of harsh, but you really want to be a part of like a brokerage that's going to support your success and that is going to have a path for success for you. Like for Berkshire Hathaway, I know that they have a whole training program around path to success. And that includes a lot of different things. I haven't personally looked into it. When I first started in the business, this was a long time ago when I was helping my parents in the business, like right out of college, I actually hired a coach, like a specific real estate coach, to help me learn who to call, what to say on the phones, understanding scripts, and it was so impactful for me. Like I cannot tell you how amazing having a coach was. Like she really guided me at every step in the sales cycle process and helped me close deals. Like that was what I wanted. I wanted to be able to, turn leads into actual clients and be able to have a few transactions under my belt. And so hiring a coach was essential. Now that I have a few transactions under my belt, I have a really strong team. We all kind of are on the same page as far as like how we manage our business. Like having that support system is so critical. So I would advise you to potentially look into a different brokerage and maybe signing up with a team, and really understanding like how is that team going to support you in building up your book of business. Because it's one thing for you to get hired on as an agent for the team, but then not knowing where to start and what to do to generate clients for yourself. I hope that helps out in some way. I've been really fortunate to work with amazing parents that know a lot about the business and believes in prospecting. We believe in Mike Ferry and Mike Ferry's coaching and the Mike Ferry organization. So if you are wanting to coach, I would look into maybe hiring a coach through them. I myself may hire a coach at one point, even though it's not cheap by any means, but it is absolutely worth it. It pays itself off like tenfold. So you are paying them, I think, like on a month-to-month basis. I know that they have contracts where I think you can pay for the whole year, but you are dedicated a real estate coach, and that coach will help you with how to generate business for yourself. So they actually hold you accountable, and it's a really kind of rigorous process, and they definitely hold you accountable to a T, and they want to make sure that you're making your calls and that you're telling them, you know, what your numbers are every single week. But it is so worth it. So I'm thinking maybe I might hire a coach. We'll see. I just got done with door knocking and I'm really hot and sweaty. So at the moment, I'm not really thinking about hiring a coach. But I think it's worth it. I truly believe in the power of having a coach. My camera overheated. It is so hot and I'm holding it right now. It's like burning up. Anyway, I was gonna say, I have older videos that I have posted on my channel about how to generate business in your first year in real estate. I have a ton of different blogs. I highly recommend you check them out. I will leave the links to them down below. I hope that answered some of your question. And I wish you so much success in real estate, in your career as a new real estate agent. Grind it out. It's going to pay off. Hustle, hustle. Every single day you're going to be learning. It's going to be new every single day. But you have to have the mentality that this is, there's no other option. You got to make this work. So I hope you find that drive within you and that fire and motivation within you to make this your only option, to make it work. And yeah, I am sending you positive vibes.